welcome to another episode of Booking Blunders here on Jobber Radio. So this is what I wanted to talk about for a little while. This was, I think, one of the bigger mistakes that they made from a recent WrestleMania. So WrestleMania 31, they had an opportunity to do Sting versus The Undertaker, okay? This is the only WrestleMania match that Sting ever had or ever will have in WWE because he ended up getting hurt by Seth Rollins in his technically third match in WWE and then retired. But they had both these guys on the roster and they did not do the match. This is something that people have wanted to see for years and years. Now, arguably, it's true that they were both out past their prime, okay? Neither guy really, they probably wouldn't have had a technical masterpiece. But what I would argue is Hulk Hogan versus The Rock was also not a technical masterpiece, but it's one of the best WrestleMania matches of all time because the crowd reaction and the atmosphere was unbelievable. It was off the charts. Awesome. And I do think that Sting versus The Undertaker would have had that potential possibility as well. It didn't have to be good. Just have them punch each other a lot. It's cool. That's all they have to do, have them brawl on the outside a little bit. And where they fucked up is they did Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt instead, and the only thing that you're going to remember from that, the only thing anybody will remember from that match is the crab walk and then Undertaker sat up and looked at him. That's it. That's the only thing. It did nothing for Bray Wyatt. If anything, it hurt him bad because he lost to at WrestleMania. It killed his momentum. And then they also did Sting versus Triple H in a match, and the only thing anybody will remember from that is WCW versus WWF nonsense that happened. What was at this rate, Jesus Christ, why didn't they do Undertaker versus Sting? Like that, they tend to do this. It's very annoying that they do this now. And I'm not going to make another video on it, but they did it again when they didn't do Cena versus The Undertaker for multiple years. They have this thing going now where they just refuse to do the big match in a big setting, and then eventually you just lose your chance and opportunity to do it. Like now, Undertaker Cena will never happen, even though that would have been spectacular. Sting and Undertaker will never happen. That would have been a really fun atmosphere to be in, and I would have seen it live, which would have been awesome. Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't do it. I'm curious, for anybody at home who's watching, why do you think they should or shouldn't have done it? Do you like the fact that they went and did Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt and Triple H versus Sting? Do you think they were waiting for a later period because they thought maybe Sting had a few years left in him and they thought Undertaker and they were like, oh, we'll do it later? But or are you like me and you think, why didn't they do this damn match now? Do it as soon as you can. Both these guys are old. Who knows when they're going to have to retire? Let's do this dream match now and make money off of it. Because why not? And to those that ask, I've had some people ask me, well, who should have won then? Because Sting came in, he shouldn't lose right away when he comes in, and Undertaker's he didn't even know he lost his streak. He shouldn't lose 2 WrestleManias in a row. And to that I say, Sting lost to Triple H. He shouldn't have, but he did. So why would there be a problem with Sting losing to Undertaker? I actually think Sting losing to Undertaker would make a lot more sense than Sting losing to Triple H. Sting never should have lost to Triple H. How fucking dumb was that? Sting loses to Triple H and then immediately is granted a title match against Seth Rollins a few months later. What? What? But either way, that's it. I want to know what your thoughts are on this Booking Blunders. Do you agree with me, disagree? Why? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching, as always. If you have other Booking Blunders you'd like to see me cover here on the channel, let me know. And we'll see you on the next one.